Hey everyone, and welcome back to another round of Mom Q&A with Mama's Uncut, where we answer your anonymous questions and give you the best advice we possibly can about parenting, motherhood, or relationships. Again, we have Lisa and Mindy. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
You ready to get started? I have a friend, and we have been friends for 20 plus years after meeting in high school. I've left her hometown and she hasn't for the past 5 years, but I have watched my friend put on a large amount of weight to where I can tell she's uncomfortable and embarrassed, but would never admit it. And I haven't seen her in a year. She recently sent me a photo of herself, and I was genuinely shocked by how much weight she had put on. I'd say 25 to 30 kilos.
Wow.
That's about 75 pounds, I think.
Mhm.
60 to 75 pounds. Yeah.
A few years ago, she had made a comment about being over 120 kilos, and with the recent extra weight gain, I'm genuinely worried for her health and wondering if I should say something to her. It would come from a place of love and concern, but I don't want to hurt her or upset her or our friendship. What would you do?
Wow.
You're first on this one, Mindy.
I would I would just love her.
Mhm.
You can't I wouldn't say anything to her. She knows.
She knows.
She knows she's gained weight. It's been a rough year. A lot of people have gained weight from, anything the quarantine stories have told us. I think that saying something to somebody about their physical appearance is something you should do with the utmost caution and probably avoid doing in most cases because people are more aware and more hypercritical of themselves than anybody else could ever be of them. So if you want to help her, maybe contact her, see if she's maybe a little bit cooped up or depressed or there's a lot of things that can feed into weight gain and things like that. But do not mention anything about weight. Just love her and be a good friend to her is what I would say.
So totally agree. Having most of my family be overweight and struggle with depression issues, um, the last thing you want to do is bring up the weight. But what you want to get to is the root cause of it, right? And helping her get to a more healthy lifestyle, whether that's talking to her on the phone because you don't live near her, whether it's going to visit her and maybe you guys go on a hike and you have a big talk and you sort of get to the root of what is driving all this, because there's something going on with her that is much bigger than the weight gain. It's just the weight gain is the symptom. It's not the problem. It's not the illness.
Yeah. I've had there's a member in my family who is so bold when it comes to this kind of stuff, and she will tell you if she thinks you put on 5 pounds and would not think twice about it. And it's a fairly damaging way to, a fairly damaging relationship. Like, I mean, I am the way I am because of her. Like, I don't know if weight would ever be something that I saw if I didn't grow up with this person constantly mentioning it, not just to me, but to all members of our family. It's just, so yeah, I think it's more so just being a friend and maybe stumbling upon the root cause of what's going on, or maybe she just needs some motivation. If you do live close and you tend to go take a Pilates class, maybe invite her and say, hey, this could be something that we do once a week or something like that. Go on daily walks with her, something. But yeah, I think there's a lot of damage to be had, even if it comes from a place of love, because when it comes to body image issues and things like that, it's just not an easy conversation to have, even with the closest of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a rule with my kids. If you can't fix it in 20 seconds, you don't talk to them about it. That's where we draw the line, especially as little kids, because they are just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's a generally good thing with an adult too. It takes a special kind of a relationship to point something out about someone and expect it to actually change. That's the other thing is if you say something to somebody about their weight, it could actually have the opposite effect, and they could just it starts a cycle, and you just love them. I mean, you don't love her weight, you love her.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys. Don't forget to send in your anonymous questions.